All right, working on the back gear assembly for the WF&J Barnes. This is the number 4.5 Velocipede lathe. I've got the repair made here, and I had a little trouble with the first time I did this. The braze had a flaw in it down. Once I cut the gear tooth, there was a flaw down at the base of the tooth, right in the middle, and it probably would have held, but I decided that I didn't like that, so I wanted to redo it. So I did some things differently this time, and hopefully when we recut it, we're not going to have that same issue. So I've got everything set back up and ready to go. I'm going to index to the next space, which should be the first tooth, and we're going to go ahead and cut this. I'm cutting at full depth because, again, I'm just cutting brass, so that's been working okay. All right, that sounded like it went okay. And the repair looks reasonable here. Of course, it's got from here, but it's got a burr on it, so we'll get it out of the machine and take a look at it and see what we got. Okay, so I've been over now and put this part through the blast cabinet. I filed off the burrs and got it over here on the bench now. I'm looking at it, and it looks like we got a really good repair this time. So I'm gonna bring you in here close and let you get a look at it, and then the next thing we'll do is put it under the microscope and get a look at it over there and compare it with my other parts back gear here, so that you can see the mesh of it. Okay, so right here is the teeth. Now there is a couple of little pinholes on this one right here. Let me get a pointer to work with. So you notice there's a couple little pinholes right here, but that tooth is actually a cast iron tooth. That tooth just has a very thin little layer of the brazing material got stuck to that. I'm not concerned about that at all, because like I said, that tooth is actually cast iron. So that wasn't that's not going to be structural for that tooth. Now this three right here, four right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 teeth are the ones that the repair was actually replacing, and we now have a good solid repair here. Okay, so here we're looking at the original teeth. So, and there's some wear on this. I mean, you have to remember this is, you know, late 1800s, very early 1900s. So these teeth have some wear on them. So that's the first tooth of the repair. Okay. This is a view from the top looking down on the teeth. So there you can see the cast iron teeth. There's the cast iron, and there's the transition over into the bronze teeth. I try to get the focus just right here. So these are the repaired teeth. So I'm quite happy with that. Okay, I'm just holding the spindle and back gear assembly is loosely bolted in place here so you can see it roll through and mesh with the other gears. And that's going to be the end of this video. We'll get on to some of the other parts next.